I am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. Tuesday, March the 15th, 2022. I hope your Tuesday has been an amazing Tuesday. We're gonna do a conversation in regards to what is trending, is being reported allegedly and being rumored as Garcelle, one of the co-hosts of the TV talk show The Real. It's been alleged and again rumored that they are going to be canceled. I first saw this from the Jasmine brand, was the first source to speak out in regards to it. Loni Love has spoken out. I'm going to read Loni's statement, and also Garcelle has spoken out saying that basically it's a rumor and all of that. The Real is currently in its 8th season. It is the first show to have a panel of co-hosts are people of color. The original co-hosts or cast were Tamar Braxton, Tamara Morley Housley, Adrienne Bailon Houghton, Jeannie Mai Jenkins, Loni Love. At the time, it was just Adrienne Bailon, and Jeannie was just Jeannie Jenkins. She was married, but not to the husband she's married to now, where she has added her last name of Jenkins. It was Jeannie Mai. She was using just her surname, Jeannie Mai. But again, it's been allegedly stated, rumored that this show has been canceled. Our TV talk show, as we know, the Wendy Williams show will be ending at the end of this current season. It will be a new show with Sherri Shepherd in the title. They're going to be calling it. Sherri will be taking the time slot of the Wendy Williams show. It's been announced also that Nick Cannon TV talk show has been canceled. So again, the first that I saw, the news outlet, the Jasmine brand was the one to report that perhaps also at the end of this season, which is season 8, The Real also may be canceled. It says hashtag Loni Love reacts to our exclusive about The Real being canceled. We wrote the story last week that sources told us that they were pulling the plug on the daytime talk show, which airs on Fox station. Loni Love says they haven't been given an official decision. Our exclusive follows Demar Mercury recently announcing that it is Wendy Williams show, which airs on Fox station, would also be coming to an end after 14 seasons. Demar Mercury also distributes the Nick Cannon show, which airs on Fox station, which was also canceled. Meanwhile, the Jennifer Hudson show will air this fall on Fox News. So all of these TV talk shows are Fox stations, and again, that's 3 shows, and 2 basically has been confirmed, which is that of the Wendy Williams shows, Nick Cannon, and it's being rumored that also The Real will be also in this cancellation. And for this, I would say this, for this to already be out, again, it has been said there's been nothing concrete, no direct statement or anything to say that it is actually being canceled. It's just being alleged and rumored. But again, for something of this magnitude, then you got one of the co-hosts speaking out about it. It only makes you wonder. So let me read what Loni said and what Garcelle was the newest co-host. She replaced I guess Amanda Seales, because Amanda Seales, after Tamar left, it was a while before The Real got that 5th co-host. After Tamar, it went to just Tamara, Loni, Jeannie, and Adrienne, and then they brought on Amanda Seales. She did I don't even think it was a full season that Amanda did with The Real. She didn't come back after she did do that one season, or maybe just a few months of the shows when she came in as the eventually the person that replaced Tamar. And then 2020, I believe it was 2020, maybe I may be wrong on the date, but Tamara Morley Housley announced that she would not be returning. Y'all excuse me, as you can see my voice is trying to leave me. Excuse me. So now we down to again for our co-hosts being Loni, Jeannie recently got married, recently became a new mom in January. She is back from maternity leave. Garcelle, like I said, so I would assume Garcelle replaced Amanda, not necessarily Tamara, but they never did get a another fifth co-host. So this is what Loni Love said. It says, it's been a busy few days, but I got a call from the studio. No official decision has been made about hashtag the real ... I would be okay, but please give grace to the 150 crew members that this may affect. We will finish season 8 and wait for official word. I love Loni Love. I love me some Loni Love because she keeps it real. And I have a booklet because I have with my Island Marshall Lewis, my little booklet that I have. And I said every time I see Loni Love cry, she's almost and what that shows me, and what she often said, if she can receive success, it helps me to believe I can too. I love you, Loni Love. Much respect. Cause like it takes, obviously it's 150. That's a lot of people, y'all. 150 people, and we always just look at the people that's out front. Whenever like it's a say co-host, whether it's 4, 5, or even like with Steve Harvey, Nick Cannon, Wendy Williams, when it's just that one person, whoever the name may be. But it takes a lot. I've even heard Sherry Shepherd mention this when she was guest co-hosting for the Wendy Williams show, how she was being so kind and giving admiration to the Wendy Williams staff and team that was helping her and all the other guest co-hosts, as she had stated. It takes a lot for the people that we see come on the TV, whether that's The Real with Loni, Jeannie, Adrienne, Garcelle, or whether it's The View with Sonny, Whoopi, Joyce, Sarah, Anna, and all of that, or if it's Ellen, or if it's again Wendy, Steve Harvey, Nick Cannon, whomever it may. They're the names that's out front, but it's a whole team of people that make it happen. And I have much respect for Loni saying, I would be okay, but please give grace to the 100. Because think about it, that's 150 people that possibly may not have a job. I don't know, maybe they will move on to somewhere else. But again, they may not. And we have to still be mindful. We are still in a pandemic. So this is what, and this is coming from BET. Garcelle, it says celebrity exclusive. Garcelle confirms the news about the real cancellation are just rumors. The actress and co-host exclusively tells BET.com the fate of the popular talk show has yet to be determined. It says, and this is March 11th, 2022 by Christopher Spencer, again from BET.com. News dropped earlier this week that the popular Fox daytime talk show The Real has been canceled, but without official word from producers or any of the 4 co-hosts, it has been hard for fans to accept that the show is coming to an end. According to the gossip blog, the Jasmine brand, which cities but does not name exclusive sources, the beloved TV show has been canceled. No reason were provided as to why the show is ending after 8 seasons. In an interview with BET.com on Friday, March 11th, co-host, actress, model, and author of the forthcoming book, Love Me As I Am, Garcelle, and I'm only saying Garcelle because I don't want to mispronounce her last name, says the rumors are just that, rumors. We asked to confirm the news. Garcelle implicitly stated, it's a rumor. It hasn't been confirmed by Fox, my team, or anyone. So basically, she was doing what she wants to do, not speak on the subject matter, because she's a professional. She has a contract. She knows the bylaws. She knows how it works. You not to be speaking on matters that has not yet been publicly actually stated or told by the upper management. So I respect Garcelle for not saying no more than what she did, other than acknowledging, stating it is a rumor. And again, it's in the 8th season. I noticed Loni Love has been a guest co-host quite frequently on the Daily Pop. I like seeing her on that. She's still doing her comics. She's a comedian. Garcelle released a new book. She's on the still on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. Adrienne, and many people talked about how Adrienne recently bought a home in New York, and as we know, Adrienne is from New York. Jeannie Mai, she's adjusting to motherhood. She recently gave birth in January, so and she's back at the Real off of maternity leave. We know she and her husband Jeezy has a home in Atlanta. That's where they were married at. So it's also been rumored and alleged that Jeannie may be joining the Housewives of Atlanta. It has been stated maybe taking the place of Candace Barris, but I saw where Candace has addressed that and said she and Jeannie is our friend, and she said they've already taped season 14. She said, of course, she would love to see Jeannie come on, like she would bring Jeannie on, but just from her addressing the issue, I guess it is just a rumor. But of course, we know as time goes on, we will have to see with all of it. I had always wanted to be able to be a guest co-host on The Real. I am saddened that if this is true, that they are ending after 8 seasons. But hey, you got to give kudos, because again, they are the first people of color. You have had 3 black African Americans at the beginning, which was again Tamar Braxton, Tamara Murray Housley, Loni Love. Amanda Seals was on. She chose to not come back when they after that summer hiatus, and she didn't come back. Now we have another black co-host, which is Garcelle. Then we have Jeannie and Adrienne also. So they are the first people to represent people of color co-hosts at a table or on a TV talk show. They have won an Emmy. They won an NAACP award. So these ladies have done phenomenal. They're doing phenomenal. I have noticed this season they have seemed to have changed their format. They're talking about things that you normally see like on The View or something like that. They're talking on topics that we hear that other TV talk shows normally talk. So I had noticed that this change of format, and as many have said, Garcelle, I have even said Garcelle has been a great asset to joining The Real. So we shall see. And of course, these ladies will be fine because they already have many other outlets. Adrienne's married to Israel Houghton. They have a beautiful song. I love listening to that song. I play my radio at my job, and a lot of times their song comes on that they recent. And I also like the song Israel. I can't think of the name right now, but Adrienne has been, as we know, she was on. She was the Pink Flamingo with Nick Cannon show, where they be dressed up in costume and they have to guess who it was. And I've seen her on other shows. I saw where she and Raven Simone is doing a show, or That's So Raven, like a remake or something like that. So these are talented ladies. Of course, Jeannie, and she will probably be happy just to be able to be with her husband and continue her motherhood journey and all of this. So even if The Real gets canceled, like Loni said in her statement, she would be okay. She and her fellow co-hosts would be okay. But like she say, give grace to the 150 crew members. So let's be mindful of that and just see how things works out for the ladies of The Real. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.